Welcome back, everyone, to another The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly of the Community Patch, and I'm sick of explaining the Community Patch, so if you don't know what it is, figure it out. In this video, I am doing the Flakker. I know a lot of you wanted to see the buffalo to follow up the elephant, but I wanted to do the Flakker. So the Flakker is an interesting shotgun because it typically has 3 pellets. With a vertical grip, it goes up to 5. And when you shoot it, each pellet shoots off, from what best we can tell by studying it, is about 10 explosions per pellet. And they travel around in a pretty wide arc. As you see, he got hit there. There, he didn't. Where you can just flat out miss the guy in front of you or hit him a bunch of times. It's really reliant on RNG. So against big enemies where you can land all these pellets, or the splashes that spawn off the pellets, I should say, it is fucking killer. But on smaller enemies like him, it can be hit and miss because you never know how many pellets are going to land on him because of the spread of it. Now, in the pre-sequel, it seemed to be a lot better, and I think they tightened up the cone where the explosions go, so you typically land more on enemies. But in Borderlands 2, it was really good against large enemies, and not so great against smaller enemies, aka mobbing. So it kind of was just a boss basher. And Shadow played with it a little bit, so let's see what happened with it. To do that, I am going to quit out. Apply the patch, and let's see what the Flakker's like now. Now we have 2 additional pellets. So, what he did was kind of what I recommended, I think in my Good, the Bad, the Ugly, was just put more pellets on it. This is one of the ones that, like many, especially Torgue ones, that were reliant really on getting the vertical grip accessory. Now, I still think this is going to be best with the vertical grip accessory, but it'll be not as bad without it now, which really helps it. Because before, if you got the regular one with only 3, it was kind of terrible. But it'll be interesting how this actually works in practice. So let's fill up on shotgun ammo and see what happens. Now, Maya's got some good synergy with this because, kind of like the Cobra, this is Reaper Splash, but also Converge helps group up the enemies so they get hit by more of those. Or you get a bunch of enemies together and they all kind of get hit. So she does kind of play nice with it. Chain reaction can work with it if you land any of the original pellets on enemies, but that is easier said than done. Those pellets kind of have a really wide arc and are very, very hard to control. As you can see here. It still kind of has the same issue as always. Like right here, I just got this little dude. And this is why people would say the Flakker sucks. Because they would try to use it against enemies it wasn't really built for. Is he just glitched out? Now, you see me kind of jumping and shooting down a little bit. That's because that way it kind of has helped in the past, at least the theory of land more of those pellets, so that the cone kind of skates along the ground, the bottom of the cone, and instead of the explosions going up in the air while they hit nothing, you're more likely to land more of them. Because like we said, it does shoot in a cone shape, so you can lose a lot of pellets that are starting to go up above the enemies and not hitting them at all. So there it did very good. But again, hard to control.
Calm down. I love my powers.
The damage potential is there, and adding in the extra pellets does help, I think, land more. It does seem to be a bit stronger than normal. I was hoping to get some shotgun ammo. This thing is 4 ammo per shot. So like right there, it was really fucking awesome. I'm gonna try to go back and get all these guys together here, and then regroup and hit them all. Or they won't cooperate, and I won't do that. Alright, so he's down.
Stop struggling.
Come on over. Now I'm spending way too many... Oh, shit. Way too many shots on just a single enemy. I'm going to have to back up and ammo up here. Forgot there's even a chest back here. Alright. Now these two big guys should work pretty well on. Because they are bigger bodies and can get hit by more. Thank you, life tap. And that should finish him off. Nope. So, I'm kind of mixed on this right now. It does feel a little bit better than before, but maybe it needs a big accuracy buff. Because the original pellets can go anywhere within the spread that you see, and they get wider as they go. So if you see a normal shotgun with a spread like this, it's going to be hard to hit enemies. And if this spread was a lot tighter, there's a good chance of the flak being tighter as well, and therefore be able to hit single target enemies better. That's a theory. I don't even know if that's entirely true. The Flakker could have weird properties, but it does have a 1 accuracy. If this thing even had like 20-30% accuracy, there might be a better chance at doing it. So I kind of wonder. Should almost try that with like a Dox. Also, Accelerate can have some adverse relationship with it too.
Stop.
So, actually, what I'm gonna do here. I think we've seen enough of this. What I'm gonna do to test this is I'm gonna quit out here, and I'm gonna just do this first area again, but I'm gonna do it with a Dox version. Now it'll have less pellets, but see if the accuracy increase of that, not to crit, but just to get more accuracy, see if that can actually help it hit better. And that might help prove the theory that in a 2.0 patch of this, it'd be better to increase the accuracy than the pellet count, or maybe both. So, I will be right back. Alright, so I didn't do the critical hit accessory because when I was talking out loud there to myself and you guys watching, I realized it's not the most accurate. It was the Tech 1, which increases fire rate, spread, and zoom FOV but it does lower damage a little bit. Now, that damage reduction is not that heavy. Now, I'm going to see if this 30% accuracy will help it out. This isn't the most scientific of tests, but with the RNG of this gun, it's really hard to be scientific with it. Ah, shit. That seems like a lot more hitting, but I've got to go after more enemies than that. Oh, shit. Oh, there you only got hit by one. Jesus. Okay, so this doesn't seem to be... Well, I do have less pellets too, though, so... It's hard to tell, because on that Cursed Pirate, it definitely did not seem all that impressive, but that guy there got hit by quite a few.
Gotcha.
So I don't know right now. My answer is, I have no idea.
Hold it right there.
Probably a great answer, huh? So, I'm gonna keep going through this area, see if I can notice a difference. Another Cursed Pirate. That one, it did a lot better on.
Enough.
God, this almost seems to be performing slightly better. Alright, so I want to try to get these guys together. The other problem is you can't be too close, because then the pellets don't hit at all, because they have not yet to split off. Yeah, so this is performing a little bit better than the vertical grip because of the accuracy. Alright, this will be actually kind of good to get an extra guy in there. At least it seems to be performing about on par with it. Now I'm going to do one final test, so I'll be back again. Okay, for my third test here, I got rid of Accelerate. So I don't speed it up and just put those points into Kinetic Reflection to put points into something. And I have both equipped, the Potent and the Casual, so...
Hold it right there.
And that seems to be doing a lot better. Like I said, this is far from scientific here. So let's try the Casual again. Oh, scoring a crit like a motherfucker there. Definitely seems to be landing a lot more, which I should have just been aware of when I was starting this. I mean, I kind of knew that. I just blanked out, I guess. go back to the docks, or the potent. Yeah, that's working a hell of a lot better. But I think I'm getting a better effect with the potent here. Less damage, less pellets, but better spread. So if that's the case, it actually makes what Shadow did really awesome, letting you peel away from the vertical grip, and you can either do a boss. Whoa. A boss Flakker or a mobbing Flakker, almost. Because on like raids and stuff, you want to do like cool Flakker kills, or just like the warrior, or any of those bigger bosses. Just background here, let them come to me. Yeah, the casual, definitely better. But I think the potent's a little nicer. On smaller enemies, yeah, I definitely like the potent better with the tighter spread. Or Shadow, if you're watching, and I think you've been watching most of these, maybe you just want to give it a slight accuracy increase. I don't know if that'll be overkill or not. People will probably consider that to be overkill.
You won't enjoy this.
Yeah. This is interesting now. I like this. So, yeah, by giving it the extra pellets, we've opened it up to more accessories and not sucking. That's very fucking cool. I can definitely see Krieg really liking this too. This is also a really powerful B gun, if you can keep your B up, that is, because someone's got a Jacob Shoddy. All those extra explosions are unlisted, so it gets a lot of extra amp damage. Is he dead yet? Alright, you need to go. Oh, yeah, you guys just hang out together. So yeah, I've probably gone on long enough doing kind of 3 partial runs of the Flakker here. But I think it was actually a really good and interesting run. So what Shadow did, I think in the end, now that I was smart enough to get rid of Accelerate, I could just, yeah, whatever. You guys have seen that. It's a good learning thing. So I'd never use Velocity with the Flakker. Yeah, what he did actually turned out really great. Because I think part of balancing out guns better is opening them up to different accessories. Now, it's a challenge on some, like the single pellet shotguns, like the slow hand and the sword explosion. If you would give those all additional 2 pellets, so they start with 3, they're still going to be best with vertical grip, just going from 3 to 5 then. It'll make them insanely more powerful than anything else you could do. Especially because the vertical grip also helps your fire rate. And a lot of shotguns are typically kind of slow. But in this case with the Flakker, with that wider spread, yeah, I think this is the best accessory, which is odd because I don't think there's a lot of shotguns where this would be your #1 accessory. And yeah, you can't get hurt by your own flak either, just in case you were wondering. So, I guess to wrap up, like always, you guys should head over to Shadow's channel and watch the video. If you have not, I got a feeling most of you by this time have. If you have specific questions or requests on the patch, try to hit his Twitter or Twitch or anything. You can find him in a bunch of places. Try to hit him up for those specific questions because he made this patch. I did not, so I probably can't answer that stuff. And then, obviously, give him some gratitude by giving him follows and shares and likes and all that good stuff. I do have links to his information in the description below. And also, if you guys have not subbed to me yet, please do so, because I'm going to keep these going, and I'm going to get back to my other stuff. It's just right now, this is really exciting stuff, so I really want to pound it out and get through a lot of this. But I will be getting back to some of my regular stuff shortly. That's it. So, yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter and Facebook as well, and those are in the description below, and I will see you all later. Bye.